has decided. The consequences are your own. Further voting can be found in the description. The password is unknown. A question to be answered when you know more. Maybe, without any obvious hints, you shift your focus to the skull-painted door. The pattern is no mystery. A human skull hastily spray-painted on. Perhaps through masking tape, perhaps through a stencil. As you step closer, static slowly starts to fill your ear. Like an old radio. Clicks and pops, like something was being tuned in your head. Then, as you were inches from the door, reaching for its handle, you saw a shadow beside you. The static stopped, as if the signal had been found, and voices you did not recognize spoke. No. What did you do? A deep voice said. We talked about this. Don't pull this sort of stuff in the lobby.
What's the matter? I'm just prepping for the holidays?
A lighter voice spoke. We already have enough issues getting funding, and you want to scare people off with this? You start to hear a door opening.
Nobody is going to get spooked by a skull on a door.
The light voice replied. A bang, a scream, a laugh.
Except you.
Get the paint in a trash can. You're fixing this. The deep voice grumbled.
Fine. I've had my fun.
The shadows beside you fade away as the voices do. You adjust your grip on the handle. Whatever is behind the door seems safe, if the shadows are to be believed. Maybe. You take a deep breath, tense yourself to back up, and then open the door. Something breaks. You jump back as a small waterfall of fabric tubes rain down on where you were standing. A prank. A remnant of life, if nothing else. You take a deep breath, and then start digging. Shoving your way through. Since you went through all this effort, you reasoned, there should at least be something. This space seemed to have once been a closet. Suits, shirts, and lab coats still on their hanger. Shoved to the side to make space for the prank. But something seems to have imposed itself upon this space. Overlapped with it. The closet was clearly an enclosed, cramped space. But at the same time, you saw a hallway running off into the distance. At the same time, you saw a door, locked tight with a strange keyhole shaped like a checkmark. At the same time, you saw a pedestal with a hammer and an old key sitting on it. On an impulse, you grabbed them both. The pedestal collapsed in on itself, its observation removed. The hammer, a small claw hammer, was benign in shape, with a wood handle, but unique in pattern. V001 was carved repeatedly into its handle, carefully spaced to cover every inch. The key was modern, but worn, something you would expect out of an office. The door hallway in front of you appears locked by a different key. Life seems strange to us. Do you explore the door behind the front desk? Or dig through the janitor's closet? You have a pen, a lighter, a modern key, and a claw hammer. The password remains unknown. Continue trying.